Let's work on some pages in the French Linen Botanical Journal. Hello and welcome to the Treasured Page. I'm Melanie and this is our quiet crafting space. And today I'm going to have a look at putting together some simple pages as in a very quick fashion. Sometimes when you get the ideas you can see it and you can instantly get them done. This is one of those times where I've been scrap busting this week. Things are just falling out at me, so I needed to tidy up. And in doing so I found some nice things. And because of that, I just wanted to quickly get this down before I lose it again, which is quite possible. So I'm just going to be doing a little bit of that and bringing you along for the ride so that I can get some pages done and enjoy the process. And just I've got my quiet crafting space here because I'm late at night again. But everybody's gone to bed because I've got children that are off school, and so sometimes in the day I don't have my quiet crafting space. And we've got neighbours that have been doing roof repairs, and it's gone on all summer long. And it's been hot as well. So in the evenings it's nice and cool. Everybody's gone off upstairs to bed and I've got my quiet crafting space. And yes, I'm tired, and yes, it's the end of the day, but I find this is a lovely way to relax and calm down and just unwind. The house is quiet. The outside is quiet, and I can be quiet in my mind as well because I haven't got the interruptions, and that's just lovely. And then I can enjoy what I'm doing. I can enjoy the papers, and this paper is beautiful. It's sort of a handmade paper. No, I haven't handmade it. It's let me show you. It's beautiful. It's sort of like a mulberry paper, but it's really rough. It's got fibres to it, and it's just interesting. Really interesting. So I think I've obviously ripped it off of something. I can't remember. So I could fold that round. I'm not sure what that will do, but it looks like it might do something, like a hinge for something. So I'm not going... There's the bone folder. I'm going to keep that there, even though it looks odd. It's a hinge, so that's something. That's a nice idea, isn't it, to wrap something around. And then I was just going to add in my collaged envelope here, but I also thought I might just make a dipped. See if I've got my hole punch here. Just going to put in a little dip, and then I'll put something in the back there as well. So I think that was about centre. That's alright. I knew I wasn't going to like that because it's got white, so I just want to put a complementary colour in the back there, and I think washi tape's going to be the best bet, and maybe echo what's down there, or I've got something here. That's quite sweet. Ooh, so I've got a selection of washi tapes off to a side. I just sort of pull from these ones. They change weekly depending on what I have. So that's what's off to the side, just lots of little tins and boxes of stuff. I'm just wondering whether I can get that bird peeping through. So what I want is the image there. Oh, I don't know. Well, the bird is there, but we can't see it, so I'm going to I like these slimline ones because they could just get into a project where others can't. Just going to come down a bit. Oh, just want to see that bird. Right. Put a little bit of ink there. Good. So that was that. Then I think what might be nice is to have a double pocket. So I'm going to just stick down 3 sides. And at this point, if anything's peeling up, I want to make sure that's all sticking down as well. Because when I put something in, that will get caught. I'm using a hefty glue here because if I put anything weighty in the pockets, they could pull off. I'm just lining it up with the hinge piece here. I don't really want to see overhang, so I'll bring it over a little bit, and that's that. So that's a page done. It's got what's happened there? Oh, I see. Yeah, so we just want to hold that down for a bit. Lovely. So that's that. So that came together super quickly. The other thing I found is this really nice map. Now I think in this light it's going to reflect and shine and be annoying, but we will we will try and do something with it, because this page has got this line there, and I just think if I can put that in there, that might be quite nice. I've gone and taken a punch out of it, which is a bit of a... didn't think that one through. It's lovely on both sides. It's that really lovely dark colour on that. I don't really want to stick that down, but so what I think is on here, I don't know if this is showing up. I don't want it reflecting at you, but so this is an old vintage map. It's obviously come out of, I don't know where it's come out of. Somebody sent this to me in a happy mail. It's beautiful. So we've got, so it's saying Labrador, New Britain. So it's an old map of Canada up the top, and we've got America here, and I don't know, it's an old drawing of an old map of what they thought before they realised what it really was. But yes, interesting. So if you can, sorry, the light's all in the way. Anyway, it's this bit that I wanted to deal with because it's got China, so that's really where the explorers were heading. So that's why that, and I like the colour tone, and it matches in with my hinge piece. So for all of those reasons, we're going with this side. Just line it up at the top. I think I'm going to cut on that line. I'm ignoring the fact that I've got a hole punched out of it. I'll have to find something to stick over that. I don't think that line was straight. Obviously my cutting's not straight, but I don't think the line was straight. Okay. So I'm just going to stick it in, and then I'll cut the overhang off. So we just get the glue down. Covering pages is a very quick way of bringing a little bit of order to the pages. And letting it fit in if you've got a theme. I've not really done a themed journal before because my mind wanders and I go off onto a tangent of other things. So it's quite nice to have the focus of just one thing. And learning about the botanical history of the plant collectors is helpful, because that takes time to read. So I'm always learning something a bit new, and then I can come and journal about it. But I'm going to read the book a little bit more this week. I've got some time off work, so I'm intending to sit quietly and read the book. and then I shall be able to have more stories. And there's got some letters inside the book, like original letters from Arthur, and yeah, I want to know all about the head gardener, because they had a very special, long-standing working relationship at the gardens. So I'm learning all about Neston. I'm learning all about the botanical gardens in Nest, near Neston, just outside of Liverpool, England. And it's been really, really interesting, because I was led to that part of the country by reading my vintage ephemera letters. So a letter fell out, and then the next thing we know, we're learning all about, all about the history. Okay, so that's looking really great. So we're just going to have something on the top there and something here. I wonder if we could use that. I think that's okay to use that. Let's take that bit off. I don't mind the raw rough edge at the bottom, that's quite good. And I shall just have a label or something up there. Okay, so that's that. I think that's all right, just having that, because it'll just add to the. Well, in the quilting world, if you left your threads in the back, you'd say, oh, it just adds to the warmth of the quilt. So I was just about to say that, oh, just add to the warmth of the journal. But actually, it will. It'll add to the feel of the journal, to leave those, because it must have come from a reasonably older book, not an ancient one, but definitely a more vintage book. Otherwise it wouldn't have been vintage ephemera being sent to me. There we go, that's great. What's this jumping out? Little ticket. I don't know what that's all about, but it's something to do with botanics, because it's one of Tracy Fox's labels to do with botanical exhibitions, not expeditions. Botanical expeditions is what I'm dealing with here. Oh, that's about ferns. Good, all right. Well, I like ferns. It's not quite right, is it? Something else. What else? I like that sticking up, but I think it should come over. And then I just don't want to see that bit. Is this reflecting too badly? Oh, I can't tell. No, can't see it, girls. I can't see it. Oh, I can. Yes, I can. Hang on. Being silly. That's what we made them for, wasn't it? Right. That's it. Good. Excellent. Just need to work stick with the problem long enough, and you get there, don't we? So yeah, so I'm just gluing this. Oop, I thought it was. I'll just put a bit of glue in there first. Tuck that in that bit. So I've extended my cluster. Very clever. Very good idea, if I do say so myself. Oh. Well, thank thank you very much for all your comments and your kindness, your lovely feedback. It's just been really, really wonderful. And I think you've all enjoyed having a go. Those who have made the journal that we've got here. Oh, I didn't want to stick that bit down. Oh my goodness. I'll just leave that up and so that will dry. Yeah, so all your comments have been great. I've got to come up with something else up there now. I'm thinking like a corner. What have we got? Oh, well, maybe that could go up there. Yeah, shall we? Or... Right, hang on. Hold on a second. I was saying something and now I've got distracted by the... No, that's not right. Fabric. Not that, but that's a good idea. Oh, I've got this, which I think has sort of an oriental feel to it. I wonder if that would go up there. Looks a bit too much, doesn't it? Perhaps just a strip, like a... It's a bit fancy. Would we have had fancy fabrics coming over? Probably not. I like the idea, but it wants an iron and it's not quite the right colour. Oh, look, I've got it. So I found this postcard. It's not got anything in it. It's cowslip, but it is a primula. So it is from the same family as the primula that he found. Now, I don't know if this one is native to our British shores or whether this was one that was found over there, but he was definitely studying the primulas. So this is printed in Switzerland. I don't think that means anything to our story, so I could definitely tuck that in there. I like the colour of it, so maybe I do like that up there, and then for something else to go in there, or this to come over here. Oh, where was that? Or maybe that could be the... No, that's not right. Well, I like that there. What else? Oh, the Tale of Peter Rabbit. Oh, there's a story about that. That's something else, so we'll hang on to that. I'm not ready for that bit. This is nice. These are nice. Songs and Sonnets of Springtime. The Lily. That's nice. Oh, look. That's nice, but that's not what they were doing. London Parks and Gardens, Yorkshire. Oh, I like that. How about that? Okay, oh, good, all right. Now, let me think. Could we have that as a tuck spot that then goes under? Okay, let's go with this. I need a ruler, just a straight edge. I'm just going to give this a bit more of a border. And tear there. This is just a bit of vintage map. And then I'm going to need to ink round. So ink round. Working in such a muddle. So I wanted to just tell you that on Friday I'm not going to be doing the coffee pot challenge. There will be a video and there will be a make, and it'll appear to be just the same as a coffee pot challenge without me pulling out prompts. And the reason for that is because what I need to do is scrap bust. I need to do a project that involves clearing the table of stuff. So that's what will be happening on Friday. it will still be exactly the same. I just won't be pulling out prompts. So I'll tell you now what the prompts are. They're scraps. Scraps and fabric and little bits of trim. So there we go. The challenge on Friday will be scraps, fabric and little bits of trim. They're everywhere. I can't move. And I want to go into September a little bit more organised. So, oh, that's quite fun. Should we have it that way? Oh no, I've done it wrong. Ooh, right, try again, put that down. That's it, so that will now go up there. Getting it right on the edge and coming round. Just like that, with a strong glue, because if this postcard's going to slot in there, it really needs to stick fast. Yeah, I think we'll be alright, so we'll just let that set. And then those colours work and the whole thing's lovely. So that's another page sorted. Good, so we'll come back to that. So we've done that one. So we want something in there. See, that's nice because you can see and the colours tie in. That is great. Let's have a look at this. Will this go in here? Nope. I mean, it will, but do we like it? Those are smaller. What was that one? Little washi tape bits. Oh, maybe my Kew Garden. I got that wrong. It's not Oliviana, it's Boliviana. They found the lily pads in Bolivia. So these new giant lily pads, once come out of the packaging. Yes, so the new giant lily pads were found in Bolivia and they are now in the pond here. So that's great. So that's going to go in there as you know, something to journal on, because I remember this as a really good day out, and it's nice, nothing in there, and I can just I've got the envelope there as well, so I can decorate that as well. I might do that. So we'll put that in there. It's really nice brown, one of those really good strong envelopes. And then this one can go in this pocket here. And that is just how we deal with that. So that's lovely. So if you are going out on these days out and you're picking up some nice little paper ephemera that you happen to find in the gift shop, this is one of the ways in which you can add it to your journal. You don't have to write on it, but you've collected it. It's a picture, it's a memory, it's enough. So that's how I'm going to deal with that. And then this was just a lovely find. It was a vintage find, and I'm really pleased that that is now going to live in there. So there we go. That's my 2 pages done. I think, you know, I probably could have something. Oh, I might have something. I've got this. I don't know if that's too much. I mean, it's never too much, is it? That's better. Everlasting. Well, that all makes sense, doesn't it? I'll tuck that in there. And then that one in there. Wow. Oh, okay. So I love it when it starts to come together and you can see it all. Yes, we've got the seed packets are still in there. They may not stay there. I'm not sure about that. I need to just trim up that bit there. I love the seed packets. You know, that's a great idea. I've got an idea to do some with some acrylic paint on them as well. So now we've seen how to make them, I can do them quickly in advance, and you'll know how to do them. So I might do some more seed packets. So maybe we'll have more of an interesting pocket for them to go in, because they're really nice on their own. Actually, I like them out there. Great. Okay, guys. So this was a couple of very quick pages pulled together, and just see when you put a background to it, and then you can pull other things in. So if you've been collecting things, it just makes putting things in the journal a lot quicker, a lot easier, because you can start seeing what you've got within your theme or within your mood of what you're trying to convey. And yeah, so we'll have something else over here, but again, it all takes time, and you've got to think them through and find the things. So we're not too sure what's going to look right, and what we want. So we'll need something else to hinge onto there. Well, that was not a bad idea. Oh. Oh, I'm not sure. Should we have a bird there? Leave a comment below. I'm not sure. Pretty good. We could maybe think about butterflies or something. Something wants to go there, doesn't it? I wonder if is it flowers? Or maybe flowers. Do you know what? I'm too tired to make a decision, so perhaps you could leave a comment below and help me out with that one, because I can't see it tonight. But something wants to go there that's not too imposing. Leave me a little comment below what should peep through there, because something's got to be decorated. It's a bit too plain for my liking. And then these are the pages that we've done this today, and that's how that's come together, making these pages just look all together more. And we've even geared it up for something else to go there, and then we've got this one as well, so we can think about that. So really nice, really fun, really quick. Just go through your papers, see what you've got, and you never know, it might just be the perfect thing. Okay, thanks for joining me, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, but above all else, just slow down and make crafting time for you. Bye bye now.